Alright everyone, here we have the completed SNES 2002 Super Mario Sunshine plush set. This plush set was released in 2003, so yeah, 2003, but the game's 2002, and so is all the copyright information. I get them confused sometimes, but they were retail sold for a few years. I'm not sure exactly when they were discontinued, but I presume around like 2006. I don't know. But nonetheless, as 20 years has passed since these were released, they've become pretty rare. I mean, some of them are pretty common still. I mean, maybe semi-common, like the Magnet Mario and Yoshi. But some of them, like this one right here, have become extremely rare. So, yeah, we'll talk about them. So, it took me about 6 years to complete this whole set, as my hunt started in November of 2016 when I got very interested in these, and it did not end until this month, April of 2023. So, yeah, it took me a long time to complete this. So, finally glad I did. So, I will go in order of the ones I acquired. So, first up, we have Magnet Mario. He is the small Mario in the set. I have him tagged. So, it's right here. He's got magnetic hands. As you can see, you can take his hands right here. You can spread them apart like that. Looks very nice. Right. And then his feet are also magnetic. Spread apart like that. You can do some kind of weird poses like this. And yeah, so this is the plush. I feel like my exact one has pretty prolific images online that have been up there for like 5-ish years now. Yeah, 6, you know. So I got them about February of 2017, so I've had them for quite a while now. So we'll start with the tush tag. I will only cover this tush tag because it's the same on every other plush, but as you can see, it says Super Mario Sunshine. That's how it's pronounced in Japanese, because it's in katakana. Underneath the English text saying Super Mario Sunshine and copyright 2002 Nintendo. And back here is San E Boeki, I think stands for trading. Can't remember the exact word in Japanese. And then Kaisha Company, made in China. So I mean, if you look around, I mean, there could be some old stock laying around for these in China, and maybe it would deplete the value of the set, which would be unfortunate for what I spent. But I mean, yeah, you could get more of these for cheap, and they'll go up again eventually. So yeah. So here's the tag. The front of the tag's the same for all of them. Just Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Sunshine. Nigurumi, which means plush toy in Japanese, and 2002 Nintendo copyright, you know. And pretty much somewhat the artwork from the cover of the game, not exactly, but yeah. So here's the back of the tag. The back of the tag is different for every single plush, and I unfortunately do not have all these tagged because it'd be very expensive and very hard to do that, but I got a few of these tagged. I mean, half of them, so it's better than nothing. Oops. So here we go on the tag. Mario Magneto, Magnet Mario, and Super Mario Sunshine. These are all details we'll have to do. I'm not going to take the time and awkwardly and slowly translate them. And then we got the SNES logo right there, the teddy bear. And yeah, it says SNES Trading Company. And made in China. And Tokyo, can't remember what's the, that and telephone number. And yeah, your barcode and all. So that's that plush. Spent way too much time covering him, but yep, we'll move on. Next, we have Yoshi, Magnet Yoshi. So he's got the magnetic hands. I acquired him about February or March of 2017. Maybe this guy was January and this guy was February. I mean, roughly around the same time. Memory's a little off. So, yeah, he's got magnetic hands and feet. So he can touch toes, or he can put his hands together. He can probably put something like a pencil and have him grip it. Yeah, like that. So, yeah, here's Yoshi's details. The eyes. Same time, or, yeah, I mean, just the only difference is it says Yoshi Magneto. And, yeah, this is him. I mean, pretty basic plush, but, I mean, I like the design of it a lot. Even though it's really weird that Sine did green Yoshis in this set, even though green Yoshi only briefly appears in Super Mario Sunshine, as if the colored Yoshis, which are common in the game, touch the water, they turn green before they die. So it's kind of dark, but yeah, I don't know why they did that. I guess because green Yoshi is just more marketable. Corporate decisions. I didn't think I really covered Mario enough, even though I said I spent way too much time on him. So I'll go back to him. I'm sorry for, I mean, I'm doing this all in one take, but here, backside. See, yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be based off of the levels, the secret levels, where, you know, he gets FLUDD stolen from him by Shadow Mario and has to do all, like, the platforming stuff, like wall jumps and all. Some of those were completely awful, but I liked them because I like the 2D Mario games a lot, and it's kind of reminiscent of them. So, next of who I acquired was the medium Yoshi, which was about March or April of 2017. So, I do not have the tag for this one, but I'm pretty sure the back of it would just say Yoshi M for medium. So, yeah, I mean, he's similar to the medium Mario Party 5 Yoshi plush, which came out a year after this one, though it's not as baggy. I do have the other one, but I mean, I can do a separate review on all the... Actually, I think I did do a review on all the Mario Party 5 plushes minus the XL Mario and Yoshi, even though I do have the XL Mario, though I did an unboxing for that one a while ago, and technically I think those are a separate set because they came out 2 years later, so I technically do have the completed Mario Party 5 set. So, he's got cardboard in his feet. Yeah, doesn't really help him stand much though. I guess it's kind of nice. Yeah, the touch tag, don't need to go into it because I showed it to you guys. It's the same on all of them, like I said. Nice embroidered eyes and detail. All like soft fabric. And yeah, looks very nice. Next up, we have the large Mario. This one's one of the much harder ones to get, as he rarely shows up, but he's shown up a few times, and yeah, very expensive and hard to get, especially one tagged. I'm so glad I got him. So I got him about May of 2017, yeah, like right after my birthday. He's got the FLUDD on him. So yeah, FLUDD's got like fiberglass in here, which I know can crack from what I've heard. Though, I mean, I don't know if it's fiberglass. I mean, I've always heard people say that, but like, I don't know what it's some kind of polymer or plastic inside. All the rest of FLUDD's made out of some kind of fabric. I'm not very like knowledgeable on different sewing materials and all, but yep, I'll do my best. So, Mario's emblem is iron-on, and embroidered eyes. It's got like, yeah, just all made out of some kind of fabric. The belt to retain FLUDD, even though it's not enough just to retain him because he's sewn in on the back. Just physics. And yeah, he's got the very nice details. Really like this plush, and he's very difficult to find. I'm so glad I have him. And the tag, Mario L. Nuigurumi. So yeah, large Mario. Next, we got the Medium Mario, which I acquired about October or September of 2017, roughly around there. I do not have the tag for this one, though. Weirdly enough, they put the tush tag on the foot. I mean, that's a weird spot. I mean, technically a foot tag at that point, but yeah. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, it's pretty similar to the Medium Mario, just smaller in size, and doesn't sit down, he's standing. Though, yeah, I mean, Flood's pretty similar. Still got the fiberglass or whatever it is in here. So for a second I thought the thread came loose. I almost panicked, but nope, he's good. Yeah, I usually keep these guys in a display case because they are one of my rarer plush sets. And yeah, so that's him. And finally, we have the one I just acquired this year, the rarest one of the set, the large Yoshi. This plush, like, almost never shows up. I think this one that I got was the first one ever show up on Yahoo Japan that I'm aware of in, like, the last, like, 7 years or whatever. And, it's shown up on Mercari a couple of times, though. Yeah, the seller listed this one on both Mercari and Yahoo Japan, and I just went with the Mercari listing because I wasn't taking risks for a plush that was after for a long time, and yeah, I mean, yeah, I paid probably way too much, but if you're curious to how much I paid, you could probably go on Mercari and the listing's still up there. And I mean Mercari Japan, not the Western Mercari. So, yeah, very rare, rarest of the set. Probably this is like the first, like, I think this might be like the first, like, YouTube review of him. I don't think it's the first footage, technically. I believe a friend of mine, shout out to Rubber Yoshi on Instagram, actually recorded like a showcase footage of his like a year or something ago, maybe 2 years, I can't remember. Though, yeah, not much footage of this guy, and first in-depth review of this plush. So, yeah, very similar to the Medium Yoshi, but he's extremely big. I mean, like, literally the size of a small child. He's in a sitting pose rather than a standing pose. But yeah, I mean, this is the second biggest officially licensed Yoshi plush, I believe. Maybe like one of the really large Sun Arrow ones might be slightly bigger. I'm not sure, because I don't own it. But yeah, I mean, biggest Yoshi plush is definitely the XL Mario Party 5 Yoshi plush, which was released in 2005, and those are incredibly difficult to find. And the last time I saw one for sale was like 5 or 6 years ago. I did throw a bid at it because it would be nice to have, but yeah, it got to like $600 and I just gave up. Maybe someday, but I mean, shipping that thing now is probably a nightmare. I mean, it was $200 to ship my XL Mario when I paid only like $50 for it. I mean, but I mean, even then, that's such a good deal for it because now they go for like $1,000 without a tag. So, it's got, you know, he's embroidered nostrils, embroidered eyes. Here's the back side of him with the shell. I mean, I can compare all of them. Yeah, it's a big difference, and honestly what's weird is that they did make the Yoshis to the scale of like the Marios, because like the Magna Mario and the Magna Yoshi are like roughly the same size, but then like the medium Yoshi goes along better with the large Mario, while the large Yoshi is ridiculously big, and I don't know why they made him this big. And the medium Mario is kind of just like the odd one out, but yeah. So, this is him from the back. I put the tush tag right here. Yeah, same old tush tag. And yeah, that's it really. I mean, we can overview all these. I mean, compare all the Marios because I did that with the Yoshis. Yeah, it's all the Marios from the front. Now let's get them from the back. Have them literally face the wall. Yeah. That's all of them like that. So yeah, finally glad to have this set done. This took really long to complete, though many others that I started years ago and still haven't finished, but I'll probably get done like with finishing them soon, and I'll probably do some more plush reviews soon, and I plan on doing more sets instead of individual plushes because it just takes a lot of time to do them individually, and I think it's more interesting when they're all together. So, look forward to possibly some soon. I mean, I know I upload super infrequently these days, or I have been for the last few years, but my goal is at least maybe once a month get a new set out, or a new video, until I run out of sets to review. Though, yeah, I mean, if you want more images and stuff of merchandise, I post to my Instagram at AK74_slick, and yeah, so you can check them out there. And that's about it. I mean, before I finish off, join my Discord server, and I mean, I post some stuff there too, and we got a solid community there of like 70-something people currently, and I'm always active there. You can talk to me about stuff and ask for see photos of anything, or request what I should do on this channel there, or you can join this subreddit r/nintendoplushcollect, because I run that subreddit and I post up there too, and that's also a pretty solid community. Highly recommend joining the subreddit if you use Reddit, and if you don't use Reddit, I can't blame you, but yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, and yeah, see ya.